I see you Celtic, I go right off my head. I just can't get enough, I just can't get enough. All the things you make me do and all the things you say, I just can't get enough, I just can't get enough.
And welcome back to this second episode of the Celtic Save. Come to the end of the season and you can see we've done the treble, which is what I wanted to do really. But the only disappointing thing was this. Was it that? No, it wasn't. No, because that's at the start. It was the Europa League. We got through the first knockout quite easy. We won the first leg 6-1 away, which was quite a shock. Stokes with a hat-trick. Dale, I think he's from our youth team. I tried him in this one. He actually got quite a few goals actually. So I've given him a new contract because he looks pretty promising. And Kyle, who he had some offers made for him, and I declined. It was going up to 4 million, but I kind of want to keep him if I want to achieve what I want to achieve really. So I don't want to be selling players. So we then. And then we lost 1-0 at home, which is pretty disappointing, but the tie was already done then anyway, so made a few changes to the team. But then the second knockout beat Bilbao at home 4-1. I thought, oh, it's in the bag. But then I don't know what happened in the second leg. Not a clue. Actually got trounced, to say the least. Just didn't have a chance in the game, so we're out of that, which is pretty disappointing. But obviously, because we finished top, we qualified for the Champions League. So, but I don't know, because you can see by the title, I don't know what this means. Premier League Champions Group. I don't know what it means. So if any of you know what it means, then I think it's if you finish the top half, then you play the top half teams or something, but I don't know. As if you know, then just let me know. But yeah, we beat Dundee 4-3 in the League Cup final. That's like the Carling Cup. Joe Ledley, Kyle and Stokes, we were actually 2-1 down at half time. Scott Robinson, Sean Dillon and John Daly. It was 4-2, but then they scored in the last minute to make it 4-3, which kind of put a damper on it really, but still a very good result. And then we beat Hearts 1-0 in the Scottish Cup, but we pretty much dominated them all game. Stokes again, and Hooper's been out all season, but he's been a hell of a replacement. Scored 50 goals in the whole season. Obviously 26 were in the league, and obviously with being in Europe and the Cup, so 13 in the Cup and 11 in Europe, which is pretty good. To score 11 in Europe is always good, so trying to keep hold of him. We've got We've got Kyrie coming in the start of next season. I'll bring this down. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but we've got a few players out of contract as well, which I've been trying to go after a few, but yeah, I've been trying to. Who are these coming? I think that's people going. Yeah, that's people going. But yeah, that's what we brought in. Not really that much depth really. They haven't really performed, except this Gunnar has had a good season, but that's the only one really. But in the first season, Celtic maybe not as high class as they want to be, but hopefully getting in the Champions League will bring more players to want to come. And obviously having quite a good season in the Europa League to even get through the group stage for a team like Celtic was pretty good. So I'm trying to think. There's nothing else I don't think that we need to go through really. It's just a pretty much update. Go through the friendly when we lost with you from January. So obviously we went on a run and we lost to Hearts 5-0, which was a bit of a shock because that ruined. I think we were like 19 games unbeaten or something. So that ruined that. Then we went on another good run. which kind of got us the league really. And then lost to Bilbao, and then Celtic lost to Rangers 1-0, and then lost to Rangers again 4-0 away. But like the league was already wrapped up by that point, because we won the league pretty convincingly in the end, quite a margin. Even if Rangers had those 10 points back, then we still would have won by 8 points, which is pretty good. But it's would be us and Dundee in the Champions League, and then Rangers, Hearts and Motherwell. I think that's because we won both cups. Dundee are in the Champions League, I'm not sure. And Inverness are down. Who's coming up? Ooh, playoffs. But Partick Thistle. Ooh, Partick are back. So yeah, that pretty much. We'll go on the season stats, which we've got player stats. So Lustig, no, Stokes got the highest rating, just ahead of Forest. Those two have been our best players. Rogne has been good from corners, he's chipped in with a few. 6 goals, which is pretty good from a defender. And obviously Stokes with the highest goals of the season with 26, which is really good. So obviously Hooper got injured, and I weren't sure where I was going to get my goals from. And obviously he's kind of made me think for next season, like, do I really need Hooper or? So yeah, James Forrest with assists, which has been our best player of the season. Obviously he's had 7 man of the matches. Stokes with 6, Hooper with 5. That was the start. Lustig with 7.5 tackling per game. Not sure what that means, but never mind. Team stats. We scored the most goals, conceded the second to less, got the highest average rating, in the top form at home, which is always good because that's what I like to go on. So let's go on the awards. Awards. Right, goal of the season. Going Rangers, Aberdeen, Whittaker Rangers, and Willow Flood. The manager of the year went to McCoist. I know he got them from bottom to where they were, but we won the league and we won the double. Well, we won the triple actually. But yeah, but I can kind of see, but like we had a better ratio win than them. Scored more goals, they conceded less, but I don't know how, because I wasn't quite sure of that, but never mind. They got that. Player of the season was Joe Ledley of Celtic, and then Joey Goyne of Rangers, and Jamie Murphy of Motherwell. And the player of the year went to Anthony Stokes, obviously with the 26 goals in 29 games, which is pretty good. Team of the year, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and Rangers have got 4, 5. So 9 out of the 11 players have come from the top 2. What a shock! Let's go back on there. Team of the year, Writers Man of the year went to McCoist. Don't know why. Young player of the year was David Templeton. I've actually scouted him, but he didn't really seem that good, so I don't know why. Then the young player of the season went to Aluko of Rangers, and the young player of the year went to Rogne, which is pretty good to see another player, but it's either going to be one of the 2 teams or not, really. So pretty much, I just want you to put your thoughts of what you think of this save, because if it is getting quite boring, then I don't want to continue and bore you and whatnot. So like, if you can like put in there comments of what you think, really. Alright, well, pretty much wraps it up. So I'll see you in January next year. See you later, guys.